Puchku is a small girl with a big love for reading. Puchku loves reading so much that she completely loses track of where she is, what she is doing there, or how she even got there. Early in the morning, Puchku's mummy would yell, Puchku! Then her mummy would yell again, Puchku, put down that book and go take a bath! But Puchku's face would be buried in the book and she'd take the book along with her to the bathroom. Again her mummy would yell, Puchku, bath! And Puchku would quickly close the book, put it away, quickly have a bath and get back to reading. No matter where she was, Puchku loved to read. Whether at the breakfast table, instead of eating, she would be reading. Instead of doing her homework, she would be reading. Instead of going into class or getting on the bus, she would be reading. She loved to read all the time. Her friends, Dodla and Boltu, would try to get her to do other things, but Puchku loved to read. Dodla would tell her, Come now, Puchku, let's go watch some cartoons. But Puchku was just not interested. She just wanted her book to read. Boltu would ask her, Why are you reading all the time? And Puchku would say, But it's so nice to read. When you start with a curve and it's a letter and another letter and that becomes a word. And when you put it all together, it becomes a sentence. And then whoosh, you're in another world. I love reading books. But then one day, something happened. Puchku had finished reading all the storybooks in the shelves that she could reach. She was a small girl, so she could only reach a few shelves. But all those storybooks she had finished reading. She finished every single chapter of every single book on all of the shelves. Puchku looked around, tried searching, but she'd finished reading everything and she started to cry. That's when she noticed a tall shelf with new books right on top. Puchku got an idea. She had to reach those books. Maybe if I had a washing line, I could climb the rope and reach that shelf. But there's no washing line. Maybe if I took mummy's sari, I could climb the sari and I'd reach that shelf. But mummy will scold me. Those chairs and tables are too heavy for me to carry. I wish I had a giraffe or a monkey. I'm sure they would help me. That's when she got an idea. Dodla! Boltu! Come fast! And Dodla and Boltu came running to where Puchku is. They saw that Puchku was staring up at that big shelf. They looked at each other. What do you want, Puchku? They asked her. I want to reach that shelf. Come. Dodla, you stay at the bottom. Boltu, you climb on him and I'll climb on Boltu. Ready? So one by one, Dodla, Boltu, and Puchku started climbing, with Dodla at the bottom, Boltu in the middle, and Puchku slowly climbing up, up, up. Just as she was about to reach the topmost shelf and get the books that she wanted, crash! All three of them fell down. Hearing the noise, the very tall librarian came rushing in. What's happening? What happened? Seeing the very tall librarian, Todla and Boltu ran away, leaving poor Puchku behind. I want those books on that tall shelf. And the very tall librarian looked at Puchku and said, Oh, is that all? I can help you. And she picked Puchku up, held her up for her to reach, and Puchku took two books. Just before the library put her down, she also told Puchku, You can take these books also. I used to love reading these books when I was your age. And she put Puchku down. You were once small like me? Wow. The very tall librarian said, Yes, of course. And I love to read just like you. Don't worry. Anytime that you want help reaching books, you can call me. I'll always be there for you. Before the librarian could finish speaking, Puchku had already buried her face in another book and was cuddled away in a corner in the library. And that was the story of A Book for Puchku. I hope you liked the story. If you want to read the storybook, download the Freedom app. You can read it over there. Bye. See you next time.